In this video I will show you the blueberry star. It's all the models you see here basically made from the same units, but they are connected in two different ways. So in the first video I will show you how to connect them in the first way, just for this star, also this star made from 6 units. And in the second part, the second video, I will show you how to connect in the second way, which is also how these stars and this one were done. So the diagram is again shown in my book on page 23, I think, no, 27. It's called Blueberry Star. Here is a small mistake. It's a line missing. You see on the next picture this triangle is already folded. There should be valley fold shown here. You will fold this corner up here, so we will finish with the white triangle which you see here. So if you have a book, correct it there please, to remember it in the future. If you don't have book, doesn't matter this time, I will show you how to fold all the model. Okay, so for the paper, here is a nice paper. It's a Julia's paper, which is paper with interesting colors, patterns, and for this star I cut it into 4 smaller squares, size like this, 5 centimeters, and the size of the final star has this dimension, so it's basically 10 centimeters. It's like the side of the original square, which I cut into 4. Here the nice thing is that you can, from only one paper, one type of pattern, you can fold basically 4 different stars. This one, you see that the paper was oriented like this on the unit, but there are 3 more options. You can use this as a tip, or this point. So just with one paper, one type, you can make 4 very differently looking stars. I did only one, so I can't show you more, but you can experiment if you have such paper. This is another good paper. The green star and the orange star were done from this, and this is paper from South Korea, Yongye-nara. You might heard about it. And then normal kami. This is very good package, 7 centimeter squares. Kami is also very good option, or craft paper, which I will use to show you today. So let's start. For this star I will use the red color, will be the prevalent color, the color of the petals, and the gold will be only in the center of the star. So gold is my white color here. We start with folding 1 diagonal. We fold only 1, and we will try to avoid lines which are not necessary. And now we fold 1 edge to the diagonal. And now we do the same thing with this edge, which is close to the tip. So we're creating point here. Okay, now we turn around and we fold this tip up as far as it goes. This was the step which had the missing line. And now we are going to fold this point to the top of the triangle, like this. Otherwise, in other words, we fold this edge to the center line and we crease really sharp. We turn around and we repeat the same thing. We fold this edge to the middle line and pay attention to have a nice corner here. It shouldn't be like this. It should be really line to line. Good. We are almost done. We turn back. We open this last fold and we open also the paper behind. And now we reverse this fold. So I push this inside and I close it back again. So from this side it looks like this, and from this side it looks like this. Okay, so unit is very simple and we need 8 of them. As I said before, in this video I will show you only how to connect the units in the first way. In my opinion, easier to do, easier to connect them all. And in the second video, following video next week, hopefully, I will show you how to connect them in other way. Okay, so let's go. We prepare 2 units. We rotate one of them like this, and now here is this point. This will go behind this layer. You see where I have my finger? That's the first part, and after it I will insert this part, this triangle. I will insert behind this. Yes, I will insert it behind this, so here in this pocket. So first I put this in behind this, and then I insert this behind. So this is how it looks from front. You see that the half of the square is hidden now, and from the back side it looks like this. There is nothing visible there because we inserted it behind all what was there. Okay, now to add another unit I have to hold it so it doesn't open. It tends to move like this or move like this. Okay, and we want to prevent this as much as possible, so I try to keep them all together with my finger. And once again, how we do it, we prepare new unit like this, and we turn this backward, and first we insert this point behind this tip, and then we put this behind here. Okay, and now I move a bit my thumb to hold again all 3 units together, and we continue. First this behind that, and this behind everything that is there. When I did 4 of them, I put them aside. I try to keep them not so that they don't open, and I do exactly the same thing. So first behind and slide back, behind and slide back, behind and slide back. Okay, good. Now we are going to combine both of them together to have a star. Now start to be tricky because our hands are already occupied by holding 4 units each. So I turn this back and I repeat exactly the same thing. Put this there and Don't worry. Sometimes it really feels like we should have at least 3 hands. I feel the same, especially with this blueberry star, which is such simple units, but connecting them is relatively uneasy. So one is done, perfect, and now it's only one more left. And here I change the order of how I do it. I'm not going to, and here important thing, you can see what happened here. This unit slide it out. First I bring it back to the center, so I have all units connected in the one point. Okay, if this happened, just slide them back. And now I move this behind and I open this. Okay, and now I'm not going to start with this, with inserting this here, but I start with inserting this flap behind this, because it's easier like that. Okay, so this is done. And now the last thing which should be done is to insert this point behind this square. How to do it? It's easy when you have some stick or something, knitting needles or something, and then you can help open this, and then you just slide this away inside, and you also press it to keep it flat. So it's finished. Now it's stable. You don't have to worry now. If it's stable, it won't. It's but it's true that it keeps falling apart when they're not all of them connected. So here is the star folded from pattern paper as we saw before, and here's the star folded with similar kind of symmetrical pattern as here. And as you can see here, it's only 6 units. So you can if you don't want to have a flat star but more 3-dimensional, you can use 7 units or 6 units, and then you can play a bit with the shaping of petals. So for now this is all, and next week I will show you how to fold these other versions of the same star. So we will use the same unit, we will just connect them differently. It's shown in the book, the basic one with 8 units is shown in the book. So who has the book can experiment with that already, and you can try to connect 3 of them or 4 of them or 6 of them. So see you next week. Bye.